Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you can hear me.
Evening, AJ.
Evening, AJ.
Good evening, AJ. How you going?
Nervous as, yeah. I think we're right. For some reason, we couldn't hear the ads, but apparently they could hear them out on YouTube. So that's probably the main thing. We'll sort that out next week.
Got a map of Sebring?
Oh, yeah, I can hear sound on YouTube, so we're doing well.
Would have been a lot of nerves for the first race back in the season.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any of the drivers would have been as nervous as the broadcaster is, to be honest with you. I pulled my whole computer apart and I've sort of only just got the last bits done about 2 hours ago. So expect problems.
Yes, it's always the first race of the season that seems to bring the most people out, and always seems to be controversy and a lot of collisions. Anyway, let's see Sebring International Raceway. As we know,
Just
yep,
before
there's
you
the track.
start, Zippy, the
Yep,
track map's brought to us tonight by the Friday night chook raffle. Thanks very much.
it looks more like a flamingo than a chook.
It does.
All right, so Sebring International Raceway, as we know it, evolved from the World War II airbase. First race was the Sam Collier 6-hour memorial on New Year's Eve in 1950. Henry's Army Air Base training base for the B-17 Flying Fortress pilots in World War II. First 12-hour race was March 15, 1952. In 1959, it hosted the first and only Formula One race. And so, yeah, so it's got lots of history.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Zippy.
Yeah, thanks for putting the effort in that, mate. Good on you.
Yeah. That's cool.
During the race, I'll bring some interesting facts about the track. So, yeah, so we'll just use that for humour later on.
Where do you want to go from here? We want to look at a grid yet, or
Oh, well, should we talk?
Say you had something about drivers? Or...
Oh, should we look at who's driving this season?
Sure, go for it.
First race. I mean, we got the split four drivers: Ray Smith, Brendan Zatira, Brad Hayes, Andrew Listener, and Michael Power. It'll be interesting to see how Ray Smith goes and Brendan Zatira. Their practice laps have been phenomenal. So it'd be interesting to see if they can continue their split four into split three, and can Ray Smith get Affinity's second split three championship and continue and then move up to split two. The new drivers are Glenn Collinson, Joel Costawell, Michael Jones, Phil Manuel, Ronald Allen, and Sean Berger. I've never heard of these guys, so hopefully we can see them climbing up the grid, and so we can get to know them a lot more. So it'll be interesting to see if James Borman continues his climb from in form from last season. And there's a few others out there: Roy Clark, Horton, Jason Dunn, Fletcher Christensen. Then we've got Reg James, Glenn Boyce, Wayne Shepherd, if he's going to improve. Bruce McLeod, obviously. And then, yeah, Mark Peck. He's another one that I'm looking forward to seeing again. His practice times have been really getting better and better and better. And Will Munro returning after a season off, basically. Is he going to spark split three up? So, yeah, so there's some good drivers there. I'll be interested to. This will be really good. I've been lucky enough not to hear any results, so it's been good. So this is all new to me for tonight. I got no idea, so I'm hanging out to see what happens.
Yeah, well, welcome all new drivers for this season.
Well, to be honest with you, Zippy, I'm in the same boat. I didn't see this race either, and I was meant to be in it. Still not sure whether it was my problems that I was having last season, or whether it was just a complete internet issue. But I think I was still on lap one when I realised there were cars driving through me. So it was sort of all over from there, really.
Yeah, like I said, first rounds always has the biggest amount of entries on the race, and it seems to be inducive to carnage. I remember when they first bring out 50 races. You were in it, Jono. Justin, your computer went haywire and you went ghosting. So it'd be interesting to see what happens.
It was a different problem to what I was having last season, so I'm hoping it was just isolated to last Thursday. I even wondered whether maybe it was something to do with iRacing already preparing for their maintenance later that night. I'm not sure, but yeah, normally when I get in with the problems I was having last season, as soon as I got in the car or paused it, the problem went away. So it was fine once I got to qualifying and that sort of thing. It was just you couldn't sit there watching 20 cars in the pits because they'd be flashing madly. But this one just didn't go away once I got in the car. So I think it was a different problem, Just don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. See this week, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose a special thanks to Bruce McLeod for sending you the replay. It's it's very nice of him.
Yeah, good on you, Bruce. Yeah, I knew there'd be someone out there that would have it, but yeah, I've got it and it's all there. And thanks a lot.
How'd you find the track, Mark?
Yeah, this is one of those tracks that I'm know well, love it. Had great results. I think we got a win here in Vets a couple of seasons ago. So yeah, it's just one of those tracks. Go well. So
Yeah,
we'll see what happens tonight.
It's an interesting track, full of concrete and concrete walls. You miss one turn, your whole race could be ended quite quickly here. It's it's been a favourite over mine over the years. But yeah, I like it. It's a nice long track, so you don't get huge people lined up like a Congo line. I quite like it.
Yep.
So we got the grid with Ray Smith putting it on pole with a 2:03.9. And Mark Horton just behind in second with Brent Sateri in third. Alex Kiddis putting it on fourth. Scott McKenzie in fifth. Michael Powers putting it on sixth. Russell Uran in seventh. Tim Lawson in eighth. Benjamin Brook in ninth. Wade Reynolds in 10th.
Go, Mark.
Hang on, it's stalled on me.
Edward Fox in 11th and Peter Vermey in 12th. Red Horsell in 13th and Ron Allen in 14th, new driver. Ed Cullen in 15th and Peter Latham in 16th, the teammates together. Roy Clark 17th and Michael Jones in 18th. Myself in 19th and new driver Joel Osterwall in 20th. Bruce in 21st. Mark Peck in 22nd. Andrew Galley in 23rd and Andrew Listener in 24th, with Glenn Boyce in 25th and Reg in 26th. Sean Berger in 27th, another new driver, Dave Galley in 28th, and James Borman in 29th, and Todd Martin rounding out top 30.
Go, Luke.
Glenn Collison, new driver in 31st, with Michael Korolev in 32nd. Jason Dunn in 33rd, with Craig Healy in 34th. Phil Manuel in 35th. Aidan Rice in 36th. Brad Hayes in 37th, with Fletcher Christian in 38th. Wayne Shepherd putting on 39th, and Peter Kelleher on 40th. AJ himself in 41st. Joseph Granshaw in 42nd. Will Munro in 43rd. Darren Barrett in 44th. Simon Black in 45th, with James McCormack in 46th. Robert Crow in 47th. And then we've got our race control, Ty Delaney, Scott Gamble, and Cameron White.
47 drivers. That's a huge field. That's anything can happen. Probably everything will.
Yeah.
Looks like some of the
Just,
drivers coming up.
Just a special mention there that Tim Lawson right up there in 8th. Awesome qualifying, mate.
Yes, well done, Tim. Can't show signs of prejudice. Well, not prejudice. What is it? Favoritism.
I could do anything I like, Zippy.
Yeah, like I said, there's quite a lot of Infinity boys here in this race. So I guarantee Hamish will be out there. I think he's out in the chat watching with excitement here. Yeah, like I said, I'd be interested to see how Ray Smith goes, because the word on the street is that he could possibly win Split 4, win Split 3, and possibly win Split 2 in succession.
Well, there's a possibility.
Right.
Yeah, well, we'd be the first one to do it.
There's 40 other drivers or more chasing him, so it'll be in an interesting season.
Let's get this show on the road, Andrew.
Nearly there.
Good looking grid, and good to see some new liveries out there as well this season.
Yeah,
Shadow's got new liveries.
most of the teams have got a new race setup, race paint this year.
I thought Mark Horton disappeared for a second, but his paint
He's come
changed.
back.
No, he has disappeared.
That's disappeared. Oh no, there he is.
Back again. I did have an issue on lap 1 with connection coming through Sunset.
Yeah, most of us did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come up
that's
with
what,
that new
that's what I
little
was saying
symbol in
about
the...
my problems. I'm hoping it was a separate issue.
My screens went all black for about 3 seconds. So yeah, I was safe. Well, I was following someone, so yeah, I was lucky I didn't get hit or went off the track.
And we're off.
Yeah. Ooh, someone's jumped out.
Bit of rubbing in the back,
Ooh.
teammates.
Yeah. Two of the Pecky cars.
Oh,
Oh,
skating along the grass isn't going to end well, is it?
Causing a bit of a bottleneck. Well, Mark Horton got off to a great start. He got past Ray Smith.
They're still going off in the back there. Yeah, beautiful start by Mark Horton there. Beautiful start.
Same by Russell.
I've raced with him quite a few seasons now, and he's definitely got talent. Russell Loran's gone up 3 spots. Robert Crow's managed to gain up 7. With the Faz up 5.
Few drop down, Reg James. Peter Latham.
Yeah, like I said, it's great to see Will back. He's part of the Vets family, and he's had a year off, and it's once again it's awesome to see him back on.
Ray's got back past Mark.
Where is Mr. Korolev? He's from what I hear, he made some great games. Look at that, up 12. Wow.
Must have driven straight through the chaos earlier on, like he always does.
Yeah, there would have been this little pathway that says Mike Korolev, go here.
Open the seas.
The split 4 drivers that have gone up, Ray Smith, Brendan Satira, Michael Power, all nudging up the top end.
Let's have a spin. There's a couple of cars there.
That wheel in the back.
Yeah, there's plenty of action early on, that's for sure.
Simon Black's up 17 places too, and James Cormack up 16. These guys at the back are making some great gains.
Little fact about this track, in 1962 and 1963, Jim Morrison, the lead singer of The Doors, attended the 12-hour race.
Did he play or?
No, he just went and watched.
Ray Smith with a 2:04.7. A lot of big movers from the back.
Yeah, look, it's so much talent in this split 3 now that yeah, you can sit at the back and move up quite easily. Yeah, there's not a bad driver out there.
Yeah, me and you got to meet Wayne Shepherd, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, so we're lucky. You know, I was listening to Van Ray last night talking about the people he's met, and then Jamie McKnight got onto the thing and the people he's met, and yeah, so we went over to Tassie and split 1 driver and Luke Orman I got to meet, and split 2 driver Matt Muggleton I got to meet, and split 3 driver Wayne Shepherd I got to meet, and split 4 driver in Simon Pitt I got to meet as well. So yeah, it was a nice trip away. I hear the South Australian boys are trying to do the same thing. It'll be great. Just go for it. Enjoy it.
We got to meet all AJ's relatives as well, didn't we, Zippy?
Yeah, we did in the sheep,
on this.
in the paddock.
That's a bit mean. Hold on.
Oh, hold it.
no.
He saved it off the wall.
He just hit the wall.
Ray Smith on the charge. There's another 2:04.7. Breaking the gap at 2.2.
It was even though the race got shortened, it was a bloody long race. So I reckon by lap 19 I was ready to. That'll do.
No, I like them. The longer they are, the better.
You wear gloves, Mark?
No, I don't.
Luke, you do, don't you? You've got the gardening gloves. Andrew, you wear gloves now too, don't you?
Yeah, about the last 12 months probably. Wouldn't be
Yeah.
without them now, actually. For one thing, I wear at least steering wheels.
You wear
Yeah.
the blue surgical gloves, don't you, Zippy?
Latex.
That's enough humour out of you, Lukey. Yeah, Mark Peck, he's like a oh no, a bit hot that one. I was just about to say how much. Oh, he's left. Not a good
yeah.
sign.
I'm wondering if that's part of that new iRacing thing where if you lag or something,
could be.
it throws you back in the pits.
Yeah, I got
I
the
don't
new.
think that was the only one I noticed do that. So I think that might, because that was something in the new update, wasn't it? About
Yeah,
like if you
Yeah,
got a high
I got that
latency
through-
or something, it takes you out.
I
I
got
think
that
it gives you
through
a bit of a
turn
warning.
1. No, I got that come up through sunset, and it lasted until about turn 3, and my internet must have just come good, and it went away. So I've never seen it for the rest of the race.
Yeah, mine come up in practice, but not in the race. Yeah, well, we don't know if SG is out there saying no, Mr. Peck escaped without permission, so he's escaped.
Must admit I didn't read the penalties when they came out this afternoon. I just ran out of time, so that may well have I may well have been able to answer that if I've read those.
Was it that big? Was that many incidents? Was
I think it was on.
No, it wasn't too bad. I just didn't really get a chance to read through the comments that were on it. That was all. Put names to, basis to names and shit.
Yeah, like I said, first race, there's always got a lot more cars. Always going to be incidents. I mean, I'm looking at split 4 incident count. It was huge. One driver had 37 for the race. We're looking at split 1. There was 3 drivers on 20 and 20 plus. So yeah, it was that first race. It seems to bring out the devil in you.
So I asked the question last night in the broadcast for Split 4. I'll ask again tonight. Anyone use the throttle mapping?
Yes. Not during the race. Not during the race, though. No.
Yeah, no, I used it in the race.
Yeah, we talked about it.
What was that?
The throttle map.
Oh,
I have
okay.
now
Yeah,
rotary encoder so that I can adjust it when I need it.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed in the settings there that you could adjust it now, but I haven't touched it yet. No.
Yeah, David and I talked about it, and I know that Dean were thinking about it. So as the fuel went down, to adjust it so you'd have less wheel spin.
Yeah, I definitely think it's probably a tool worth looking into because it's one of the few adjustments you can make to sort of personalise it for yourself. A bit like rank-wise, really.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with it. But like I said, it's get the start up. Once the tyres get warm, you can adjust it down to try and save your tyres a bit.
Yeah, we still need to put from Shadow a bit more testing into it, but if you might be on that edge of wanting to save half a lap of fuel, it might work for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't change my brake bias or my throttle map during the race. I'm holding the steering wheel that bloody tight that I can't think of that many things while racing. So yeah, it's too hard for me.
Yeah, now after about the first 5 laps, I relax and start to. Yeah.
Some guys.
Once you get through that 5 laps and you haven't hit anyone, or you got a nice gap between you, just relax and start thinking about what you want to do.
Exactly, but that's where some of the teams that have pit crew and all that sort of stuff, crew chiefs, that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you had an awesome race there, John, last night on Thursday night, Gallon. Yeah, I was really impressed with your driving. Even in practice sessions, mate, you were setting some lovely times.
No more practice for him. Getting too quick.
Interesting to say that, Scott, because I actually found that it stopped the wheel spin out of the hairpin because the car was set up so stiffly in the rear end it would light the wheels up. So just a click back on that and it definitely stopped the wheel spin. So Jamie McKnight, once you get it right, I might be able to stop using
it. Look, it's amazing. You go and watch other drivers in practice session and you watch how they drive and you go, how do they drive like that? Their ass is just spinning from side to side and Yeah, it's not me, it's them. But yeah, it's a credit to them how they do it and keep control. RaceSmith's got a bit over a 4-second lead now. Yeah, Russell Luren's up in the 3rd spot. He's up 4 spots, so yeah, it's good to see. Edward Fox, Mr. Fox, he's up 3. And we go down the list, the new Joel Ulsterwald. Oh, who was that? Russell.
Just had a hardware failure.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
I mentioned Pecky and he crashes, he goes off, and Albesan Uran and he's gone off now.
That's why I thought possibly it was that rather than towing, because it happened to 2 of them. But yeah, I didn't know.
Is it going to be a safety car?
Ed running around without a front nose. There's something else I found, that the missing a front nose and you still got a lot. Your speed is no different.
No, look, it's pretty much been like that since the V8s came out. You know, you didn't really lose anything. Yeah, I
and with these cars, with the being less downforce anyway, then you can lose even less, don't you?
Well, I've got Bruce on the going into the Q&A of iRacing to see why, and because I did have one driver, granted, and he was a quick driver, and Scott McKenzie, but he had no nose, and
I haven't noticed any
all over the back of me.
I haven't noticed any glowing brakes yet, but do the front ones glow instead of the back?
I actually haven't looked at that.
But
there were a lot of bumper bars around.
Glowing at all on the new cars, but yeah, maybe that was their way of fixing it. Was just to take it away completely.
Yeah, and like I said in chat, you didn't have the marbles hitting your car all race, so I like that as well.
That's because it was a concrete track, so there's no marbles.
Yeah, there was. If you go look at the track on the sides, you'll still see little traces on them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think they said they were turning the size of the marbles down, didn't they?
Yeah, half or something.
Yeah. It wasn't just less marbles, they were smaller as well, I think that's what I read.
It was good, it made for a lot better racing.
Is that what you reckon?
Yeah, where you could actually be beside someone and not lose too much grip.
Oh, you mean as it is now?
Yeah, as it is now, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that, and contact doesn't necessarily fly you off the track or anything like that, you know, that you can actually have a bit of racing rubbing with these ones.
Can you see the roof at all, Andrew? Is Roy Clark still got the burger on the roof?
Yep, he's still got it there.
Looks like it, I can see it from there. Yep, little brown burger.
Oh, there he goes.
Burger's still holding on.
Well, won't be anything brown now.
Coming out a bit wide on that last corner there.
Great corner. I love stunts. You get it wrong, and that's what happens. You get it right, and you gain some places.
Did you get a meatball from that, Roy?
Oh, there's someone else in the background down there doing the same as Roy.
Wayne Shepherd making a move. He's up 20 spots.
Michael Power chasing down Scott McKenzie. With Brendan
Mike up 17s.
He didn't have it like that last season though. The season before, yes, but last season he just couldn't get that break. Maybe he ate too many apples.
Wayne Shepherd, he's making his way up the list. He's up 20.
Yes, he's for Affinity's current split 3 champion. He is from that team that he won many seasons ago. So Affinity have got 2 champions. They've got Ray Smith in there and Wayne Shepherd. Both have won split 3 and a split 4. I'm trying to plug Infinity as much as I can so Hamish looks after us this season.
Is that what you're doing, is it?
He hates AJR.
Ray's out to a 7-second lead over Mark, so
Yeah, I reckon the rest
See
of the
what
field are hoping for a safety car to come out. Yeah, Michael Power is also doing well. He's another one from Split 4. He's been in vets for a fair while, Michael Power. So yeah, it's good to see him going well and continuing from his form from Split 4. Yeah, Mark, you're up 5. You're doing very well, and the crowd on the chat room are, cheering you on.
the crowd of 1.
Strangely enough, it's Jamie.
Yeah, he's just trying to butter me up to say that the setup was good, but
I'm afraid to ask you really how you thought of the setup.
Don't poke the bear.
yeah, it's probably not wise. No, it's good that we have more tools now. It's a shame that we didn't get to play around with the bars in the old car and the pick setups, which could have changed quite a lot.
Did you read that thing on Speed Cap about Lowndes and someone else, Richards I think it was, calling for them to bring back the adjustable anti-roll bars in real cars? So I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up happening as the cars become developed. And if that happens, we'll probably end up with them back again in iRacing.
There's no reason why they shouldn't.
Well, it's just another tool, isn't it?
Yeah, another one that I'll
I mean,
ignore.
Gisbergen was he looked like he was driving a tractor. Sometimes he was that busy pulling levers and everything else. But if you can adjust it for each corner to suit the corner, and you're good enough to do it, then why not?
Does that mean that eventually we'll get onto Alexi, adjust my front bar?
Something like that.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the only way I'll be able to do it.
Well, hey Google.
Yeah, Google, Alexa, what's the other one? There's another one, isn't it?
I think
Siri.
there is.
Siri.
Siri.
Siri. Change gear. Don't have to drive again. Hey, I can do it for us.
Where would the fun in that be?
You know, this track, it's often been the case that alligators have walked across the track. There've been many sightings in practice sessions, but never in a 12-hour race has there been an alligator walk across the track.
Has anyone ran into one?
No, but yeah, there've been many sightings. Wouldn't that be weird, wouldn't it? Alligator.
It looks like Ray Smith is on the charge with a 7.8 second lead. Done well coming up from Split 4.
Oh,
Commentator's curse there.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
wonder if that left a black mark.
Brown mark. We're still up 10. It looks like the seas have parted for Mike Korolev though, up 17.
Yes, he's got a gift there, hasn't he? Seems to do that all the time.
Just while I'm thinking of it, I wish Brett Fisher good luck in the Split 2 broadcast tonight. Yeah, so I wish him well, and yeah, good luck.
That's a good secret.
No, he'll do well at that. Good on him for getting in there and doing it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
We should start seeing a lot of pit stops in the next 5 laps. The critical lap to get home was like lap 15 or 16, I think.
And since I'm speaking about Brett, just like to say thanks to Scott Gamble for broadcasting Split 2 for a few seasons there. Well done. It was awesome to watch and to listen to, and yeah. So thank you for your time.
Well done. Hope you recover. Out of everything that happened, it's no safety cars.
Yeah, it's been very clean. Oh, I've been a few incidences, but obviously race control have deemed it they could just leave without any incidents. Alex Kidd is down 1, but a lot of talk about him this season. See how he'll improve from last season.
That'll go well once he settles in. He's got the speed there. Yeah, just missing the laps.
New driver Joel, he's doing well, up in 11th, up 9.
It's a bloody lovely name, Benjamin Brook, isn't it? It's like Benjamin Button. Rolls off the tongue nicely. When did you come in for your first pit, Luke?
Lap 13.
Oh, I 17, I think. Were you thinking about pitting by now, Mark, or you still got a couple more to go?
There was a discussion between Ed and myself whether we should be. Yeah, so we decided to wait and go in on the end of lap 15.
Sometimes when you're in a pack like this, you feel like you're getting held up. Sometimes it's easier just to jump in the pits.
Well, that's what I was feeling. And I thought, I said to him, hopefully you can undercut him. And he's going, no, we'll just do what the leader does. And I went, okay. We'll do what the leader does. But I don't think we did, because he said the leader went in, but I think he didn't get the right leader. Or he was here at things, one of the two.
Can't see Joel's paint. Is he really a privateer, or is it just they haven't updated?
I can't be 100% sure. No.
Do you have someone going in the pit then?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's Kiddis.
And Ron Allen. Yep.
Any pictures of Tim there, Andrew?
Pretty sad I can't even find them.
They're in your drawer, aren't they?
I pinned them up on the wall of race nights.
It's next to the rag. Sorry.
Wayne Shepherd, he's still making his way up in
There's-
16.
We just had a glance at Tim there.
Got Mackenzie with the new Misfits paint.
Yeah, just on the privateers. If there's privateers out there, there's a few teams out there that keep your eye on them, call them up, see what they feel like, if they feel like joining a team, because yeah, it's an awesome feeling joining a team and be able to banter and talk crap and find out a few interesting ways to tackle the track. It's great fun. You love it.
Hamish has got plenty of spots left.
No, he's got a few more drivers. Half this split through is full of his team. We might have to start calling it Infinity Split 3 soon. James Cormick, he's the Southern Cross now, is he? Is this privateer? Jimmy, you're out there. Is
That's
James?
the same paint he had last season, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought he was a Southern Cross new one.
Doing well with the controller.
No, okay. Jim
Nice.
says no.
Ooh.
Oh,
I've got to stop talking.
the Hoffy's new teammate in Simon Pitt in Split 4. I messaged him. I said, "How'd you go?" And he goes, "Oh, I forgot the race was on."
Really?
I said,
That's not a good
I
start.
said,
It's
I
worse
said,
than
"Have
my
you-"
start.
I said, "Have you been talking to your team boss and that?" He goes, "Yeah." I just forgot. not bad. 16 laps without a safety car. It's awesome. Ed Fox has got himself a bonus point. Our listeners
What?
gaining recognition too. He's come up from split 4. He's getting faster and faster each week, so he's someone to look out for.
I thought he got picked up in a team.
It says Sun's show and show, was it? Slow and slow out. Slow in, slow out. I don't know what he's referring to, but obviously it must be something to do with wood chopping or something.
I had an appropriate comment all lined up and choked on it.
There's a guy out there named Christopher Wilder, who was later known as the Beauty Queen serial killer, drove in the 1983 race on this track.
What did they race in?
Don't know what sort of cars they do here in Sebring. Anyone out there know? What were their main cars in the 12 hour?
I think, well, I assumed they were GT3s and what are the LP, whatever.
Yeah, most of it started with just everyday cars. The rich guys would just lend their cars to the racing car drivers to go, okay, let's see what my car can do.
How did he become a serial killer? If someone beat him, did he?
Yeah. They caught him after the race. They chased him a year later and they caught him on the border and they shot him. Yeah, GT3 they're saying.
Yeah, I thought it'd be something like IMSA or...
Yeah, it is IMSA. Race you out there, 12-second gap.
Yeah, he'd be praying there's not a safety car. There's Timmy behind. There you go, Tim. Yeah, Diane Palmer out there. You're lucky that Pado's probably not watching because it's T00 for 2. Everyone made a pit stop by now, Andrew?
I believe so, yeah. Certainly always ones up there in the battle box have. I have. And even ones up on the timing tower there. Everyone's pitted.
Mark, you're up 9. You're doing well.
Yeah, just doing my thing, just, keep in touch, or trying to keep in touch with Ed Box there. Ed Box was one of those ones, he just had a little bit too much speed. But
like I said, Ed Fox is a winner of a Split 2 race seasons ago. So yeah, so he's definitely got good pace to him. You and Ed Cullen went for different fuel strategies. You obviously put less than him.
Ed had an issue where he'd forgotten to map his button to stop the fueling and ended up having to take a full tank of fuel.
Okay, so his cigarette paper didn't fall on the ground.
No.
We have a look for the battle for second there, AJ. The top three are all where they started.
Yeah, these two are a lot closer than they were. Oh, yeah, only a lap ago, sort of thing, though.
I don't know. Can we see pit stop times, Andrew? Have you got that capability?
I know SDK's got the capability. I'm not sure whether I have. I'll have a look, mate.
All right.
Just ask everyone in chat to put up their pit stop times.
Kev might be past it.
A few guys there have done 2 stops, Kelleher and Crow.
Yeah, I think those two got caught up early too. Here we go.
There you go, Mark.
Looks quite even all throughout. Wayne Shepherd's doing really great, up in the 13th, up 26.
Yep, hoping he gets his hunger back. Yeah, because he's a damn good driver.
Yeah, I've had some great races with him.
So that actually gives you the times as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, the whole
Yep.
overall time, yep. It looks like the second and third have put in the same amount of fuel, the top three.
Very close, yeah. How good's Benjamin Brook doing though? Up 5,
Yeah.
sitting in 4th spot.
There's a little extra fuel in here.
Yeah. Shout out to Diane Palmer. Jamie wants me to welcome Diane Palmer. Welcome. Big shout out to Diane Palmer out in the chat rooms. That's alright, Matt. We didn't miss you. Only kidding.
Apologise, Tippy, it's Dane.
Dane, is it? It looks like Diane to me. Oh, okay. It's Dane. Oh, Dane. Okay. Sorry, Dane. You probably realise by now you've been around a long time that I do have a massive speech impediment.
That happens.
Dane is in the Ukraine, isn't he?
Yeah, from the Ukraine, yeah. Fighting over there.
Yep. Wish you well over there. I, for one, am 100% behind you.
Who's that slowing down?
great battle there for second. Keep swapping between Mark and Brendan.
Only the some, Hoff. Only the some. And I'm dyslexic as well. Isn't that right? Oh. I don't know.
Halfway through.
I don't know if you guys remember the movie, but it starred Robert Redford, but was called The Great Waldo Pepper. And it was filmed on parts of the film were on this track.
Can't say I do.
No, I don't, but I know Robert Redford.
Your wealth of knowledge just amazes me.
Alexa's giving him all the answers.
I was just going to say it's as if you've got some sort of device for looking this sort of thing up.
It's called Google.
Got the extra earpieces.
Oh, you ruined it. You meant to say you've got a mind that's capable of holding all that information.
Well, temporarily anyway.
Yeah. You can hold this information, but not fuel calculation.
I can't even upload my car. I can't upload a setup from the setup page to my garage yet, and I'm gonna have to give Andrew my ID numbers so he can put my paints up to reg. So yeah, that's how incapable of computers I am.
So your hard drive is wearing out.
My hard drive.
Your brain slowly wearing out.
Well,
that
it is.
drive was fried a long time ago, mate.
It is nearly 59 years old too, Luke. Not a young whippersnapper like yourself.
Also, I've only got to put up with you for one season in the over 50s.
Well, I
That's
don't know.
good.
It all depends on how they go with it, if it succeeds. Oh yeah, John keeps putting up there going, come on, join up the over 50s. But I'm hoping there's only 50. No more.
So am I.
We don't have to do the qual. We're all qualified.
Me too. I wasn't expecting to be in it, to be honest. I thought, I won't get through pre-qual, but it's starting to look like we might be racing on Monday nights. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Bathurst is certainly going to be interesting in this car. I've only done a couple of laps on the given setup, but done plenty of other laps through the last 2 weeks.
It'll be a bit like it used to be, Mark, way back in, I don't know, season 5 or something like that, when there was only one split and, you had split 4 capable guys racing against split 1 capable guys, and everybody still seemed to get little groups going and race against each other. I can remember racing Dave Baldock way back then as well. It'll be just a different way of doing it, a bit of fun on a Monday. So yeah, if there's people out there sitting on the fence, now's your last chance to jump in. I think John said 6 o'clock Sunday night or something, was closing it up.
Yep.
Don't worry about the referral, Jamie. The wife's already got one. Yeah, it's a good battle. There's a top battle between Zatira Horton and Brooke here. It's neck and neck. Try and get those 2 remaining podiums. Now, I had a couple of goes this morning at Bathurst, and it's quite weird in the new car. It feels so different.
Actually, while you're out there, Jamie, top setup at Bathurst, mate. Love it. It's got plenty of grip.
It's definitely a lot slower.
Yeah,
the car's definitely slower than the old Generation 2 car for sure, but no, the setup's nice. It's it's just got some grip.
Yeah, first time at the end of Conrod, got flat out, didn't end well.
I like that. I like that, AJ. It's got some grip. So like a Kiwi grip. Big sponsor plug out there for
Like it's
anyone
got
that needs
sheepskin
glue.
on the tyres, Zippy.
Yeah.
Good for gripping onto.
I wouldn't have any idea what you're talking about.
Apparently I'm a master at it.
Yep. Well, it's just like
not sure it's something I would be proud of.
it's like that newbie saying that he likes to put his wiener up to his lips every after a race.
I was going to say something, but it wasn't age appropriate.
So, Luke,
Yes, Dippy.
if vegetarians eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat?
Don't know, Zippy. What do they eat?
That's a good question, isn't it?
You're getting worse.
Your African children.
Yes.
I see from last night we've got another driver from America.
Yeah, I noticed
Yes,
that
we
too.
do.
I forgot the name already, but yeah, I did hear there was a third.
And that would be Lester Craig from Shadow Racing.
That was it.
That's it.
He did well. He did well for his first V8 race.
He certainly did, yeah.
Actors Gene Hackman, James Brolin, Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, and the old karate David Carradine have all raced in the 12-hour race here on this track.
It would have been like a celebrity race, would it?
No, just individual times, but they've all actually raced on this track in real.
They were saying on the Split 1 broadcast last night that this part of the track here, like the runway parts, the concrete bits, it's still the original track. It's concrete, not tar seal. So I guess, yeah, it's lasted.
Well, they reckon, I can't remember what year, but a guy died around that hairpin, smashed his car up so much that, yeah, they sort of basically buried most of his car on the side of the track, and he was buried not far away as well. Yeah, Beach. Yeah, Brad, that Paul Newman. And yes, Jamie, I did grow up with Paul Newman. Can't remember the name of the movie at the moment, but the one when he was they put him on an island in prison, and he escaped. I think it starts with P. Great movie. And I think he flew over the top of the barbed wire fence on a motorbike.
Great escape.
Yeah, I think it was, but no, it's Papillion or some Papillion, something like that. It's a great movie. Probably black and white, knowing my luck.
Tim Lawson had a drive-through. Must have been reaching incident points.
I think he got tapped in the rear end, and he might have missed, gone bad into his pit lane.
No, he said he did a drive-through.
Yeah, I think he said. Yeah, I think he ran an incident. Because I know when I got cars driving through me on my first lap, one of them at the end was Tim, and it actually hit me into the fence. But I think he said he got full points for it, so they were starting to mount up already.
There's another point.
Yeah.
Hamish, I have no idea who Michael Fassbender was. Fassbender. Is he a Scottish guy? Is he or something? Oh, it's Tim's into the fence, into the tyres.
And that's saying that your favourite movie is 50 Shades of Grey, Tippy?
Yeah, that's Papillion. That was the one that I liked. I really did like. I think it had Dustin Hoffman in it as well. Back in the days when you had to get up and change the channel.
Rules Rich, we had the remote on the cord. It went to the TV.
Seven laps and no safety car. Unreal.
I was just about to say there's two things that surprised me. One, we're on lap 27 with no safety cars, and the other one is we're on lap 27 without the broadcast failing on me or anything silly like that. I was running around like a headless chook about 2 hours ago trying to get that sound up and running. And as far as I can tell, even though we couldn't hear it in Discord, everybody heard it on YouTube. So we'll work that little problem out for next week, but other than that, seems to have gone pretty smooth. Quite surprised, to be honest. Hope I didn't just jinx myself.
There.
That's right, Ed. Why do it when you can get the kids to do it?
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of parents take kids on it, so they can change it too.
Get beer out of the fridge. Well, Mark, you're doing well there. Up 11 spots.
Yeah, just coasting along. But yeah, this is where the quick spot we went now has got all over the back of me with that a front nose.
You're sitting in 8th there, Mark. Doing well. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said anything. Sorry, Mark.
And the curse goes on.
No, well, it's alright, the camera's not on me. Nathan making his way back from being down in last.
I was wondering what happened to Wayne. He was up.
Yeah, he was up a bit, wasn't he? He must have done. Well, can we have a look at pit stops, please, Andrew? See how many you've made too.
I think at this stage, most of the second pit stoppers would have been the lap cars. or at an instant points.
When he got Wayne, yeah, that's where
Oh,
Wayne's
yep.
gone. He's gone in the
Right.
pit. So he's
Yeah.
and Brooke.
Yeah.
Good move. 13 or 14 laps to go.
Roy Clark hasn't done it since lap 9.
Now he went for a while
Yeah,
after
20
his
lap
little,
stint's pretty good, isn't it?
after his introduction to the wall.
Ah, yes.
Did you see last night the car that flipped and still kept going?
Yeah, I did see that actually. I was kind of surprised when they called it at the end, it was still going.
Actually finished alright. That was Jeff.
That was
Yeah,
too.
Jeff. Yeah. Eddie the Eagle. Yep, well, they're starting to come in now. I love the way Satira approached last season and the way he improved, and looks like he's still going really well this season too. So, love to keep an eye on this bloke. I just think he's got so much talent. And it'll be good to see a Player 1 car back in Split 2 down the track.
Ray, Brendan, Mark and Ed were all in Split 2 last 4 seasons ago.
And Robert Crow too.
Robert and Roy.
You must be thinking about fuel by now, Mark.
Yeah, I think I just remember looking down going, I should have got about 1 lap left, so going next lap. I don't even know what lap that was, so. Oh, there we go, in now. I think from memory it's about 59, 60 litres went in.
New guy Ron Allen. Racing for M1.
Like shown there.
Yeah, good driving by Ron. Does everyone remember in the movies the famous plane, the Memphis Belle?
Rings a bell, but that's about all.
Yeah, it's a It was one of the World War II planes, the Memphis Belle. It once landed on this track when it was an airbase. All the guys out there and girls, or guys out there, yeah, if you remember Memphis Belle, what it was famous for?
It's a reminder to Ron Allen through Benner for next week.
There were a couple. Roy Clark, I noticed, too. Needs to pick up his banner. Unless he already has. You can cheat and do that.
Yep, there's a few Memphis Belle fanatics out there.
We're up in 13th, Mark, with your 2 pit stops done.
Yeah, it's time just to cruise on home and see if there was any more places to be gained. But yeah, at the moment, Scott had way too much pace. And Roy, well, I was never worried about Roy because, yeah, I just kept looking down at it and you could see that he was actually lapping probably around the same as I was, so he wasn't gaining any.
And Roy having his accident to still be up in the 14th, up 3 is doing well.
Done well.
Well, it seems that the newbies have fitted in quite well, and the guys gone up from split 4 have really, proved that they deserve to be there. It's been good.
Yeah, they've done really well.
Ray Smith just done a 2:04.4 for the fastest lap.
Wow.
Who?
Ten laps to go. Oh,
Hard on the brakes.
that was on the cones.
Yeah, just for any driver out there, if you're having any issues with the banners, just put it up in chat. I'm pretty sure there'll be someone out there that can help.
Or just get your team boss to do it for you.
Oh, boy. You can find the button on the front of the computer to actually start it right in City. So you're getting somewhere.
think he might have someone that comes in and turns it on for him.
The kids.
They're all grown up now, the grandkids. I'm just wrapped that now that I can, on one screen I can have the broadcast, and the other one I can have the delayed one, so yeah, I can watch both at once now.
Getting fancy now, Zippy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well.
Shouldn't sound so shocked, Mark. Satira and Horton neck and neck by less than a second.
I'm to pull over, Ray, have a coffee. No, watch out. Mike Carla done his 2 pit stop and he's up 18.
Yeah, I think Mike might work on his qualifying. He did do really well. We could start there and go up 18.
Yeah, I think a few of them. Yeah, I still think, you know, a lot's got to do with that. A lot of them just don't get the seat time, so
Yeah.
they struggle.
Yeah.
You know.
Wayne Shepherd's up 19. That's a good effort.
Yeah, it is a very good effort.
Andrew List is up 22, but he still needs another pit stop, I think.
Show
Lap 17, so I'm guessing he needs another one.
show us Peter Kelleher. I want to see that little pink rabbit, purple. There he is.
The safety car.
No, I think he's in.
Yeah.
I think he's called it a night.
Yep.
It's a shame. Even Robert Crow's shame. Vaz is in there too. Jeez.
Uh-oh. That seemed weird. Took a long time to change, didn't it?
Yeah, if any of you split 3 newbies out there, feel free to jump into the broadcast during the season and let us know a bit about you and your story. It'd be good to hear from you.
Not sure what's happening there. There we go. Still
There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, Faz had internet issues. Like I said, I think it was common.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, I've got half a mind that it was a different problem to what I had last season, to be honest with you. So, I don't know.
The final pit stopper going in and coming out. Should be coming out. Could come out in somewhere behind Roy and.
The battle's still on between Horton and Zatira. The Mark will be probably thinking to himself, would this guy ever leave me alone? And Power and Fox, there's not much separating them. Rook and Mackenzie, bugger all separating them. You're thinking after 35 laps, they've still got some massively close racing going on. That's a new paint job by Shadow Racing, isn't it, Mark?
Yep. Yeah, another one from Brett. Looks really good on track.
Yeah, it does. There's that.
Oh,
The
nice
commentator's
save.
curse.
Kept it off the wall.
Is yours the same colour there, Mark? Green?
No, mine's slightly lighter than that. We've all got, our own colours.
There was a guy named Thomas Kuma who owned a whole bunch of hairdressing salons. He loved this track so much that he actually changed his name to J. Sebring, and he was one of the people that got killed in the by the Charles Manson family slaughter.
Did I say how well you're going there, Mark? Or we got you up on screen?
No, we were
Yeah,
comparing
no,
colours
fine.
and then I fell asleep.
Last season, that marble would have just been
Yep.
everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. But definitely done what they said they were going to do.
Yeah, saying that, there's a lot of gravel traps here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to go to, where was it, Brands Hatch or something, wasn't it? Where it was really bad beginning of last season.
I did notice in the couple of laps I did at Bathurst last night, there was a lot on the end on the end of the last corner. Well, a lot. When I say a lot, you could hear him coming, hitting the bottom of the car. So
Yeah, I think you should be able to hear a little bit of it. They were quite, yeah, I think they were too big last season, but hearing them was quite good, really.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't crack the front windscreen last season.
Yeah, they were more rocks than gravel, weren't they?
And they were. A good battle between Michael Power and Ed Fox going on. Well, the movement of the car, you wouldn't think that was done on a controller.
No.
I reckon the braking would be the hardest part of the controller.
Getting up the brake bice would be hard. Yeah.
Yeah, we got tactile feel when we put our foot on the brake, but we'd have nothing.
Look, there he goes. Oh. Commentator's curse. Yeah, 207 was his last lap after so many laps with those tyres, and yeah, it's awesome that he's in split 3. So it's a great achievement by him. Yeah, the new guy. Let's show the hamburger. Andrew?
Sorry, what was that, mate?
Just show the hamburger.
What hamburger was that again?
Sean Burger.
Oh, right, yep.
Yes, that's right, Roy. Ivan Millet next week.
You guy, yeah, just we'll have to call him the hamburger. Privateer, fellas. Anyone out there? Just give him a ring, give him a message, and see if he's interested in joining a team. He's hotly followed by Tim Lawson there.
He likes the purple. He could race with Peter.
It's never useless, Ed. Information's always still information, just depending on how people determine it.
Nice save.
I don't think Ivan Milat raced on any tracks, so I don't think he was at. He might have buried a couple of bodies around Bathurst. You'd never know.
Straight.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not something I'll remember the next time I race here.
All this information and he still can't remember he put fuel in his kit.
That's the only thing he's got to do is himself.
You'd be very happy where you're sitting at the moment, Mark. You'd be just taking it easy, watching your relative by now.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on to see whether Roy was actually going to catch or not, and I think what are we on? Yeah, when it got to, he was about 8 seconds behind with 8 laps to go. I thought, well, I don't think he's got the pace now to cut it in 1 second a lap, so
Yeah,
just keep hitting the marks. And
Yeah, it's a bloody good effort if you can stay there, Mark. 10th.
So when you hit the marks, do you actually hit yourself?
don't have time to take my hands off the wheel, mate.
You'd probably be driving around going, how good is this setup field? Man, I'm flying here. But I can't say that to Jamie.
I wasn't flying. If I was flying, I would have been doing the 204s that I was doing in practice. Just couldn't rattle them back out in the race.
I don't think anyone was doing anywhere near their optimal practice times in the race. Yes, Matt, first one for the season, eh? Ray's got enough time to pull over and pull into pits, change his engine, and get back out there and still win. Matt famously said that in a race once, in an official race, and all we got back was crickets, so we always bring it up. It was a part of the comical genius that he is. Don't mind his new livery either. I quite like that. Looks like a black Jaguar.
Yeah, it is a nice livery.
It's about time Hamish made some good ones. We had to get the new bloke Brad to our side just so we could change the delivery because we just couldn't stand the one that Hamish made him.
Now you're just telling stories.
Three laps to go. Oh, Bruce McLeod, we haven't showed much of Bruce tonight.
No, as we said, Bruce was good enough to give us the replay, but there was also a clause there not to show them what we're showing now, so we ignored that.
Yes, this is what we're seeing.
Not between teammates, is it?
No, I think Darren's at that stage now. He's just letting everyone by, and I think, from memory, I think he pulled in. He pulled in and he was just not feeling it on the last few laps. He had plenty of damage. So
Wonder how Brad Hayes' arm's going. Has it got any better? I wish him well.
He's doing right, up 13.
A bit of a shortcut there.
Kiddis is putting a lot of pressure on Fox at the moment. I think Horton's broken Sachira's back. Power and Mackenzie still neck and neck. James Boardman, another Infinity driver. Did well last season.
Last lap. Bit of battling going on here.
Yeah, Michael Jones is in the party now. And Dunn's just behind him.
Evening, Hamish.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Oh,
Hey.
there it is. Oh.
And back the other way, yeah. Nice tank slapper. And lost another 3 spot.
Well done, Bruce. Oh well, we got the win by Ray Smith, eh? Dominated.
I think had a had a point to prove coming into this race, possibly to himself more so than anything, trying to back up what he did last season. So it's an immense effort to come into a first race. He blames it on the fact that he probably had a lot of practice here, but still an immense effort from him for the team.
Yeah, I saw some of his times.
Well done, Roy.
2:03.7s is one of the times I saw him. Awesome effort. Yeah, Mark, well done, Mark, into second, and Brendan Satira into third. Top driving. Edward Fox into fourth. Kiddis into fifth. Michael Power, another great effort, into sixth. Scott McKenzie, seventh. Benjamin Brook, a newbie, another one, into eighth. Peter Verme, well done, ninth. And Mark, you got a top 10, mate.
Yep, I sure did, and with a clean race, 0x.
Yeah, Hamish, we're all sort of saying that Ray's capable of getting split 4, split 3, and split 2 if everything goes his way. So yeah, we're sort of looking at see what he can do.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ray's definitely got the capabilities. It's just whether Lady Luck can go his way this season. I think 2 seasons ago, he was quite unlucky. He had a lot of PC issues and tech issues and stuff that caused him to have a less than optimal run than he would have hoped in Split 3. So I think this season it's definitely not only a point to prove for himself, but for the team and then into the league as well. So he's, he's fired up. He was very happy after Thursday night. So yeah, I think he's looking forward to the rest of the season, and I look forward to seeing how he goes at Bathurst next week.
Yeah, 2 blokes, coming back sort of from a bit of a hiatus was Ray Smith and Trent Allen. Yeah, sort of I'm sort of personally keeping an eye on those 2 blokes because I think they both can go pretty far.
Yeah, I agree. I think Trent definitely has all the capabilities in the world. Obviously you guys will have to watch Split 2 to see how he goes. But I think he's definitely capable. I expected a lot from him last season. He missed quite a few races, so that was kind of hindered. But I think this season, if he makes all the rounds, then yeah, Trent's definitely going to be a big major player. The main reason, obviously, I came in tonight, I don't think Ray's here to shout them out, so I just wanted to quickly give a shout out to our sponsors on behalf of him and the team as race winner out at Sebring. So a big shout out to, of course, Infinity Broadcasting, one of our title sponsors, as well as our newest title sponsor, Black Art Designs as well. It's my livery graphic design business. So if you guys are after a livery for the next season or beyond, whether it's a supercar or whatever it may be on iRacing, give me a message on Discord. I'm in the vet server and the supercars server and many others as well, SRW too. So shoot me a message and we'll price you up and get you sorted. As well to WD-40 for continuing to support us as well as other sponsors to Motorsport Parts Australia as well. The iRacing World Challenge too. We've recently released and started our VRS Porsche Cup Series this season. First round was last Monday. We had an immense amount of sign-ups already. We're now up above 30 and 12 away from our limit of 45. So we're looking forward to seeing if we get to fill that grid and then get to keep racing on Monday nights with that series as well. And then also to all of our amazing brands that we use on our rigs that help us go racing every single week. Without them, we don't have the rigs to go racing, so we appreciate them. And then as well to the series sponsors, of course, RaceKraft Simulations, the title sponsor of the series. Logitech G, Play One Sim Gear, Paramount Isuzu Ute, Nova Sim Sports, Sid Speed Gloves, LGC Images, and Chubby Buns Burgers for providing the driver of the day as well.
It's great to see you come on and take over and plug every sponsor that you can imagine. And well done to Ray Smith. Fantastic effort. And WD-40, it's great stuff, mate. Especially if you've got tight nuts, it's good stuff to give a bit of a lubricate.
Yeah, Ray's got some tight ones. We'll see how tight they get throughout the season. But thanks for all your work for the broadcast as well, guys, for Split 3, especially to you, AJ. You come a long way since your first show quite a few seasons ago. So I appreciate the time you guys put into it as well and showing up and calling the race as it happens too. So everyone appreciates it, whether they're a Split 3 driver or they're a viewer as well. So really appreciate your time. I gotta head out of here though. Go get ready for Split 2. Come watch it straight after 8:30 p.m. Me and Brett Fisher for round 1 here at Sebring. So it's gonna be a great time. But thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it.
No worries, Hamish.
Looking forward to watching that actually.
Mark Horton.
Brent will do a good job too. But thanks for those kind words though. You're right. It has come a long way. If you'd seen me a couple of hours ago panicking to get the last bits done for the season, I was sure we were going to have problems, but it's gone down reasonably well. So, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
very good.
Mark Horton, if you're out in the chat, put up your sponsors and all that sort of stuff that you'd like to thank. And Satira, obviously, player one and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to all three of them, Ray, Mark, and Brenton. Yeah.
I suppose
Podium
it's the
goals.
hard. I suppose the next question is we have to pick a driver of the day.
Yeah, that was my next
There's
call.
a few people out there have put a few names down. I'm surprised Matt hasn't put his own name down, even though he wasn't racing.
I reckon we
Good
throw
drivers, aren't they?
Moses in there as an option, 20 spots.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was going to say. Moses,
Yeah.
Ed Fox, Wayne Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Ed Fox. I think up 7 spots from where he started was meant that he qualified well and put in a top effort. But yeah, I'm putting
Yeah,
my
I think
name for Edward Fox.
I'm going to go that way too. Yep. Hang on, I'll try and find him, mate. We'll see if he's.
Other blokes, Mark, you went Moses,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Luke, you went.
Ed Fox.
Right,
Okay.
decided.
Beautiful drive by Ed.
Yeah, but you know,
Awesome drive by Mike Holoff. He done an awesome job up 20.
yeah, well done to you, Mark, too, mate. That's you did a really good job tonight too, up 9.
Yep, up in the top 10, up 9.
And the new bloke Benjamin Brook, you know, won top effort first race.
He raced last season, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I
Okay.
do remember Benjamin.
And Power, and yeah, well done, Peter Vermey, top effort. Yeah, Chubby Buns driver of the day is Ed Fox, the Silver Fox. Well done, Ed.
Well done, Ed.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah, good on you, Ed.
All right, I suppose we should wrap it up. Bathurst next week. We'll sort of wrap it up. Get ready for split 2, I suppose. Anything you'd like to add, Mark or Luke?
No,
No,
good
just
luck,
looking
everyone.
forward to next week, and I'll see some of you guys in the over 50s.
Yeah, oh, that's right too. That's Monday night as well. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
AJ, anything?
No, I don't think there's too much more I can add. Just thanks to all you guys for coming and giving me a hand, and thanks to everybody out there on YouTube for getting involved. Yeah, I think we'll call that a night. And yeah, as I say, I'm a little bit surprised that I ran off without a hitch, but
Yeah.
maybe we're starting to get the hang of it. We just don't know it yet.
Well, I concur with what Hamish said, mate. You've really improved since that first season, and yeah, keep it going.
There's still a lot more we can improve too, but yeah, baby steps. It's only so much you can do when you're trying to do all this on top of you know, your normal life. So yeah, there is a bit of effort goes into it all.
Yeah, just think about all the sheep that you're ignoring lately.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit the kettle and make myself a cuppa and get ready to sit back to listen to Brett Fisher's first live broadcast in Split 2. And yeah, once again, I wish him well. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard somebody Brett's got some experience commentating or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he'll do it well, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Recently updated the TV in the lounge, so I think I'll go and put my feet up and watch that in there. Anyway,
Do you wear moccasins? Do you wear moccasins or sheepskin Ugg boots?
Sheepskin slippers, yeah. Sheepskin Ugg boots.
Oh, there we go. Luke's back into it. Thank God for that.
Oh, no.
We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you in the chat. And thank you, everyone that helped us tonight. Mark, Luke, and Andrew. Great stuff.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yep. We'll see you next week.
Love yous all.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a great broadcast.
Well done, Andrew. Top stuff.
Well done.
That was crystal clear tonight.